Hello everybody, good day and welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino Beer Review. Today it's Mega Brew time again. The only reason I'm doing all these Mega Brews to try and keep my craft brews and my micro brews going as long as I can. Today we have Alexander Keith's Red Amber Ale, 5% alcohol Red Amber Ale from Nova Scotia. Brewed at the Keith Brewing plant. Well, brewed by Keith Brewing. I really liked the white. I know a lot of people that say the red is the best thing out there. So, let's give the red a chance. Nova Scotia flag on there. The deer. Really, it's your average Keith's label, just saying red. I couldn't find my Keith's bottle-sized glass, but I have my pint glass here, so we'll drink from the pint glass today. Now, that is Red Amber Ale. It's reddish, it has that orange hue to it. It actually is exactly what it says it is. It is a Red Amber Ale. I would say when it's not up to the light, it looks almost like a brown. When it's up to the light, you can see that red and amber hue coming through it. Has a nice one-finger head. I mean, it doesn't look bad in the glass. It's a nice color. It's a nice head. The head laces slightly as you swish it around the glass. Very sweet. Very malty. Almost caramelly, actually. It almost has a hint of caramel. It doesn't, but it's pretty close to that scent. Very sweet, very malty. Tiny touch of bitterness on the nose. Actually, I really don't mind that smell. Not the best smelling beer I've ever had, but I can't complain about it. Really no carbonation moving in the glass. See what she's like. Well, I've never tried Keith's Light, but of the other three Keiths I've had, this is my least favorite. It's not a bad beer. I don't see how my friends can rave about it as much as they do, because it doesn't taste all that good. At first it's very malty, sweet. That malty and sweet carries through all the way to the end. At which point a slight bitter and a fairly sour taste come through. The bitter taste I'm fine with. That weird sour taste I'm not. I mean, it's not a bad beer for a company that for the most part was just making IPA. It isn't a bad rendition of a red. It looks really nice. It smells really good. It's really smooth. It is a well-balanced taste right up until the end. The more I'm drinking it, the more that sour taste is going away, so it might have been one of those first sip type things. It's just not... It's not anything special. It's It's not anything that will make me want to go out and buy a red again, because the Keith's red is more expensive than the other reds I could go out and buy. But it's not a bad beer. I mean, I'd buy the Brewmaster pack again that had 5 reds, 5 whites, and 5 IPAs, just because I know people that will drink this. It's just not my favorite. I mean, I have no problem drinking it. I have no problem at all. I'm enjoying it, but it's not really for me. I do like that malty taste. I like that sweetness. I like the bitter that comes through it, the bitter hops. But just something about that finish. I mean, the sour taste is gone now, but there's still something about it that just doesn't feel right. It kind of leaves a weird sensation, if you know what I mean. Well, as I said, I do like this. It's just my least favorite of all the Alexander Keith's products I've tasted. I'm going to give this a 6 out of 10. Nothing's wrong with it. It just isn't something that makes me want to run out there and grab it. So, 6 out of 10 from the Albino Rhino. For